Back on the couch here at Sandown Park in the Triathlon Show. It's Sunday morning, and this time I'm joined by Mark Davis. Good morning, Mark.
Yeah, good morning.
So, Vachery Triathlon and XTERRA events.
Yeah, we're very excited. 2013 going to be a great year for us. We had a test event last year, phenomenally successful. Lots of glowing testimonials from the guys who raced, and the buzz around the event this year is brilliant.
Okay, so there's some different elements to the Vachery Triathlon, things that you've got that no other races have. Tell us a little bit about those.
Well, it's quite easy to boast about these because we're actually we've got a spring-fed lake. It's 50 acres within a 1,500 acre estate, private estate. We then ask people to ride on a course which is closed roads, including A roads, and it's part of the Tour of Britain route and part of the London-Surrey Classic route, and we're the first Olympic legacy event for Surrey County Council. So then finishing off the race on closed country lanes as well. So it's a phenomenal race, and it's right on the doorstep of London and right in the heart of the British Triathlon Federation's busiest region, the South East region. So we expect to have a really good turnout and a great day.
Okay, so just give us a date and all the entry details.
Yeah, it's the 21st of July, and you can enter online at our website, vacherytriathlon.com, and the race is £145 for the middle distance, and it's £75 for the standard distance.
Okay, and how many entries can you take?
Well, this year we're limited it to about 1,500. We've probably got a little bit of flex there, but it's about 1,500. But as we grow the event, and Surrey County Council and the landowners are very keen for us to do that, and as is the town of Cranley, as we grow the event, we expect to get somewhere around about 3,500 middle distance athletes.
Wow, that's great. And you're also involved with XTERRA, so that's a completely different style of event. It's been tried in the UK twice before. So what's going to make it different this time?
Well, I think we're very fortunate. Vachery is, as I said earlier, it's right in the heart of triathlon. The British Triathlon Federation's busiest region is the South East region, and we're in the centre of it, and we're very close to London. So it's about putting the event where the people are rather than expecting people to travel to the event. And we've got a fantastic estate, 1,500 acres, with lots of ancient woodland, and we created a fantastic course. In fact, Sam Gardner, who's an XTERRA round winner, and he's out this week in Sepang, he developed the course with us, and we had some great reviews last year. So we're looking forward to a really good weekend, 7th, 8th September. And
one would think that with the increasing number of cars on the roads, the fact that most of us know somebody who's been knocked off by a car, knocked off the bike by a car while they've been out training, or even perhaps sometimes in races, the off-road triathlons would have grown by now. So the XTERRA was a bigger format in the UK than it has been. It's struggled to get off the ground here. You've got a theory about why off-road triathlons haven't taken off?
Yeah, you're quite right, and we thought long and hard about this, and the reason why we've gone with the XTERRA format is because, you know, we can give people the opportunity to probably have the lowest cost entry into Hawaii. You qualify with us, we've got 40 spots, and you're out to Hawaii for under £100. It's £65 to enter, so it's ridiculously good value for money compared with road triathlon. But as far as the growth of the event, you would think that people will want to ride off-road, away from all the traffic and the cars, and you read so many horror stories. I think there was someone only this week who was caught up, one of the top triathletes was caught up with a nasty car accident. We think it's down to the bridleways and the footpaths. It's actually against the law to race on a bridleway. So for major sponsors and to develop an event, if you're asking them to get involved in something which is illegal, it's very, very difficult. So we need to see some change in the law where we can actually close a bridleway and to enable it to be raced on. You can close a footpath, but not a bridleway, and that needs to change. And unfortunately, you know, it's great if you're a walker. The country is crisscrossed with footpaths and bridleways, but they need to be open to mountain bikers, and then we should see a change in the sport.
Yeah, because it's a great format. I've done a few off-road triathlons, and I love the idea of not having to worry about the cars. You've only got to worry about staying upright. It's a completely different skill set. And I mean, there are plenty of estates like the type that you're talking about where they've got their own lakes where you could do that. I guess that's just a question of persuading the landowners to see it from your point of view.
Yeah, it certainly is, and there are plenty of triathletes who want to get out there and give it a go. Our landowner has been absolutely fantastic. What makes it even better for triathletes is you don't have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go for a closed road or an open road event because to avoid the traffic on the race course. We're starting the World Championship qualifier at midday, and we're starting the sprint race at around about 10 o'clock. So it means that it's sociable. It's a family event. Lots of stuff going on as well, which is important because that's the future of triathlon. Getting the family involved, getting the kids to come through, and off-road triathlon certainly makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, and we just interviewed the guys who run the Spartan events, and they were talking about the whole lifestyle thing, getting everybody involved, having the kids racing, having mums and dads, and families taking part together.
Yeah, quite right too. I think that anyone who's involved in triathlon, we saw the Triathlon Industry Association, they launched some very interesting data, and it certainly looks like people are putting a lot of time into their training, and it seems right that they should involve the family therefore on the weekends, not just exclude them, disappearing in an evening to train, disappearing in the morning to train. On the weekend they've got to spend some time with their family, so that we certainly as event organisers we need to recognise that and put things on that attract families to the events. And we're doing things, silly little things like face painting, juggling, fire breathers, you name it, we've got it. Well, we're going to give it a try because we certainly feel that we need to engage with families.
And I think seeing those triathlon industry statistics, most people who have a triathlon bike also have a mountain bike, so it's not like you've got to go out and buy an extra bit of kit to do this race, is it? You've already got it there, it's just a question of using it in competition.
Well, those statistics were very interesting because there were more people that had a triathlon bike than had a time trial bike. I think the time trial was 0.7, and the triathlon bike was 1. The mountain bike was 1. So it sort of beggars belief why we're not busier than a road triathlon, really. So we've got to just persuade people to get out, to maybe wear a little bit baggier clothing and come race on a mountain bike.
That's always the interesting thing, isn't it, when triathletes go out on the mountain bikes in the lycra, tight lycra, and the mountain bikers are out in the shorts and the baggies.
Well, yeah, it is. But some of the guys we've got coming racing, they certainly wear tight lycra. We've got Nico Lebrun, that's an exclusive for Tri 247. He's coming along to race. We've got Jackie Slack. Of course, we've got Ben Allen, who's just won Philippines yesterday, XTERRA Philippines. We've got Sam Gardner. We've got Rory Downey, Graham Wadsworth, Doug Hall. And we expect to have a lot more pros turning up before then. So XTERRA is certainly going to first time back in the UK. It's going to be fun.
And the XTERRA format in the States has a lot more races associated with it, doesn't it? So they often have trail races and individual events that got rough water swims that go on as well. Any plans to introduce something like that?
Well, we've got a whole weekend. So we start the Saturday morning with a 1.5k swim race, followed by a 3k swim race, which is it's the penultimate round of the H2 Open Swim Series, UK Swim Series, H2 Open magazines. Then in the afternoon we've got a 6-hour mountain bike endurance race for solos, pairs or teams. And then we've got a pretty good party Saturday evening, which you'd expect. Mountain bikers a little bit more relaxed than the roadies. And then Sunday morning we've got the sprint triathlon, and then midday we've got the World Championship qualifier.
Wow, sounds like a blast. Where do we sign up?
Well, you can sign up online at XTERRA-England.co.uk, and it's going to be a great fun. So we expect to see a lot of people there.
Cool. Well, listen, Mark, thanks very much for joining us here today. Good luck with this year, and best wishes for filling up your races, and hoping they go smoothly for you.
Thanks very much. We really look forward to it, and thanks for sparing time for us, Tri 247.